Deborah Jo Michelle Hunter, a woman from Fernandina Beach, was caught on video giving the middle finger to another shopper at a store in St. John's Town Center. She then coughed in the face of the shopper, Heather Sprague, who had recently undergone brain tumor surgery. The video went viral, leading to legal consequences for Hunter. During her sentencing hearing, there were testimonies from Hunter's husband, friends, and family describing her as having a huge heart but remorseful ever since the incident. However, Heather Sprague shared her side of the story, explaining how Hunter escalated bullying, swearing, and threats toward the store staff, all in front of Sprague's children. When Sprague started recording the incident, Hunter turned her aggression towards her, coughing in her face. The judge, James Ruth, watched the video and criticized Hunter's lack of remorse in her testimony and letter. He noticed that her focus was mostly on the viral video's impact on her and her family without showing much concern for the victim's experience. Despite an initial plea agreement for probation, Judge Ruth sentenced Hunter to 29 days in jail due to her actions. He emphasized that the impact on the victim should not be disregarded and expressed disappointment in Hunter's behavior. The incident occurred when Heather Sprague was at the Pier 1 store and witnessed Hunter's angry outburst, which she recorded on her phone. Hunter then directed her anger towards Sprague, making rude gestures and coughing in her face before leaving with a small child.
I think I'll get real close to you and cough on you then. How's that?
Heather Sprague, the victim in this incident, is a brain tumor patient with a compromised immune system. She posted the video of the incident on Facebook right after it happened. Sprague wore a mask during the encounter and did not engage or interact with Deborah Jo Michelle Hunter. 4 days after the incident, Sprague contacted the police, stating that she had not been feeling well since the coughing incident. She expressed her fear and anxiety, especially considering her vulnerable health condition. Sprague believed that Hunter's deliberate act of coughing on her was calculated to attack her at her weakest point, both physically and psychologically. Sprague spent days searching for a place to get tested for COVID-19, fearing she may have been infected. This fear extended to her 10 children as well. Fortunately, the COVID-19 test came back negative. Nevertheless, she was deeply disturbed by the intent behind Hunter's actions, believing that the purpose was either to transmit sickness to her or to instill fear that she might have been infected intentionally. Amanda Stiles. During a custody hearing, Amanda Stiles' husband's attorney informed the judge that they had filed a motion to compel Amanda to undergo a psychological evaluation and drug screening. The purpose was to assess her ability to care for her children. However, Amanda repeatedly interrupted the attorney and expressed her objection to taking the drug test, stating that she wouldn't pay for it because she had used marijuana regularly, which is illegal in Texas, where she resides. Kimball's request for a psychological evaluation seemed reasonable, given Amanda's behavior of admitting to a crime in court. Despite the judge's patience, Amanda continued to defy the court's requests, refusing to undergo the psychological evaluation and even challenging the judge. She used inappropriate language multiple times, accumulating fines of up to $300. Eventually, the judge had to proceed with the hearing without Amanda's presence due to her disruptive behavior.
Go with the drug screening part. Do you have an objection to taking a drug test?
I'm not going to pay for it because I'll tell you up front I'll fell for marijuana.
When was the last
But
time?
I'm happy to take it on
When was the last
expense.
time you took marijuana?
I use marijuana daily.
Amber ROCCO. Amber ROCCO was captured on camera using racial slurs against a black couple while brandishing a knife in McMinnville parking lot on Christmas Eve. The incident was provoked by a parking issue involving the Robertson family. The video, uploaded on Facebook by one of the victims, showed ROCCO's aggressive behavior, making the couple fear for their safety. According to the victim, ROCCO spat on and slapped her boyfriend and acted erratically when he tried to caution her about the knife. The police arrested ROCCO shortly after the incident, and she was released on bail after meeting the $55,000 requirement.
Exactly what I fucking do!
This bitch is really trying to stop him just because.
No, I ain't
Yeah,
trying
you
to stop
are.
nothing. It's called self-defense,
Yeah,
you stupid bitch!
ROCCO later expressed regret for using the offensive word, but was still charged with multiple felonies and misdemeanors, including first-degree intimidation, unlawful use of a weapon, menacing, and harassment. She pleaded guilty to the charges and received a 30-day prison sentence along with 3 years of probation. Lena Hernandez. Lena Hernandez, the woman accused of racist tirades against Asians in Torrance, has been sentenced to 47 days in county jail.
You
Why? What did I do?
Because you are an look at the whole stairs to yourself.
Great. Did you just make a racist comment?
You know what? I am not a racist person.
You just made a
But you know
racist
what?
comment.
You need to go home.
I am from here.
Look it. Go home.
I am here from here.
Go home. I don't care about your Facebook or your video.
And 3 years of probation for attacking a woman at a mall in 2019. She pleaded no contest to misdemeanor battery and was also ordered to attend anger management classes and stay at least 100 yards away from the victim and the mall where the attack occurred. The victim of the attack, Casey Lynn Salmonau, expressed her disappointment with the sentence, stating that it felt like Asian American safety was undervalued by the justice system. She had previously reported the assault to the police, but they did not take immediate action. Salmonau described how Hernandez verbally assaulted a mall custodian, and when she tried to intervene, Hernandez physically attacked her. She was pushed to the ground, her hair pulled, and punched multiple times in the back of her head. Following the public outrage caused by the viral videos of Hernandez's racist rants at a park, the Torrance City Attorney's Office filed a criminal complaint for battery against her. She was arrested in July for the mall attack and received a 47-day jail sentence. Penelope Soto. Penelope Soto was arrested after someone reported her lying on the ground, disheveled and crying. She admitted to the police that she had taken Xanax and had more in her purse. 3 packets of Xanax were found in her bag, leading to drug possession charges. During her trial, Soto exhibited erratic behavior, seemingly still affected by the Xanax. When asked about her jewelry and assets to set bail, she responded with laughter and made inappropriate remarks. The judge initially set her bail at $5,000.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
But increased it to $10,000 after her disrespectful behavior. After shouting, "Adios!"
I am serious. Adios. Come back again. Come back.
and showing contempt toward the judge, she was sentenced to 30 days in jail for contempt of court. However, Soto later returned to court expressing remorse and apologizing for her actions. The judge accepted her apology, but required her to complete a rehabilitation program. Rodriguez Chomat acknowledged that society, especially young people, is often exposed to profanity and disrespectful behavior. He expressed concern about the disrespect shown to authority figures like teachers, professors, and police officers. Despite this, he believes Soto should take responsibility for her actions while acknowledging broader societal influences. Soto's lawyer also apologized, stating that her impairment influenced her actions due to drug and alcohol consumption.